live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Şengün, the screen. And that one's good by Durant. You know, in terms of Western Conference heavy hitters, Grant, we're looking at two of the biggest right here.
Oh, man, that makes this one a lot more interesting, doesn't it? You know, a lot of pride is on the line in this one, B.A. These teams will not be taking it easy on each other.
Pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Outside Wembanyama. There's the three. The Rockets pull it in. Outside Durant. Back to Thompson. On the wing, Durant. Back to Thompson. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And Houston has possession. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Out to Thompson.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Durant. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. Durant's shot is off. Outside Olynyk. Inside. Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
That's about as automatic a shot as you can get. Nice jam from Wembanyama.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Castle. And he throws it down with one hand.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Wembanyama with a bucket.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Stolen by Vassell. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back over to you.
They'll get there. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
And he dunks it down.
Operating the pick and roll like a seasoned vet already. Castle just taking what he sees open up.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Outside Durant. Here's Şengün. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score. Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Pass to Durant. Şengün, the screen to the inside. And Şengün throw it down.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Vassell with it. Outside Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. A shot from the high post. Can't get it to drop. Thompson in the post. For 3, Durant. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finished.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On the wing, Vassell.
Number 17.
Down low. Tipped. Here's Wembanyama. The big man, Wemby for 2.
Well, this is why Wembanyama is such a nightmare. The size, the speed, the touch, he has it all working.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And so he hits the technical free throw. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Here's Wembanyama. Smith with the rebound. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. 4-point game.
As great a scorer as KD is, he's always been willing to make that extra pass. Nice look from him.
Houston shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. On offense, here is San Antonio. Wembanyama screen. Back to Vassell. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
To the middle. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Wembanyama's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Right side, Wembanyama. To the paint. Here's Vassell. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
Well, strong play by Vassell inside. Getting him a look this close is almost a sure bucket.
Durant, no good. San Antonio leading by 5. All right, Stan, Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high-percentage shots.
Thompson's shot is off. Deflects the pass. Ooh, stolen by Smith. To the inside. Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Vassell outside. The 3 is up. No luck on that one. Rockets trail by 6. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Thompson scanning the floor. Outside Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson's shot is off. Spurs lead by 6. Outside Barnes. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. And the basket is good. Wembanyama's got 22.
Well, Wembanyama can do it all, but the coaching staff would like to see him stay in the paint as much as he can.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Now Thompson. Pass to Durant. Houston needs to get off a shot. Thompson gets a good look. Thompson with another miss. Down low. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
It could go, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. Totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. To the middle. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. 28 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul. Thompson outside. It's stolen by Wembanyama.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you guys.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. Inside, here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Thompson. From deep, it's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball. And shots like that only hurt his team more.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. 90 seconds into the second half now. Five to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. Vassell off target at the rim. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Houston. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. Şengün with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Pass to Şengün. Banked it in off the glass. Şengün's got 8.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Vassell outside. Outside Wembanyama. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Rockets trail by 12. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter of the game. Wembanyama scanning the floor. The teardrop. It's rebounded by Şengün. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A minute 42 left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Durant. Fires the three. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
Outside Durant. To the paint. Houston working the ball around. They double him with Olynyk. Back to Durant. And Houston, another three.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
They double him with Olynyk. Here's Shepherd. Still no points. There's the triple. Durant, no good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Well, look, he's picking apart their defense. They need this timeout to figure out how to slow him down.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Down low. To the right side. 5 on the clock. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And that'll do it for the third quarter. San Antonio on top, up by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Rockets trail by 4. Vassell comes with a double. Pass to Durant. Here's Şengün. Here's Shepherd. He's guarded by Vassell. To the inside. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
And Allie, thanks. And so it's Houston with it, trailing by 2. They double him with Olynyk. To the middle. Pass to Shepherd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Durant. Cash from the corner. Durant sends it in.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Back to Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Şengün. Durant with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Pass to Durant. The 3. Another 3 from Houston.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Castle misses. And it's Houston's ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. It's Eason with the jam.
And passing is something Durant has really worked on. And you see the results with the sweet dime right there.
Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Screen by Eason. Now Durant. For 3. Wembanyama rips down the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Outside Vassell. Let's loose for 3. No good.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Flushes it down with both hands.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Outside Wembanyama.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And that's good as he hits both shots.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Shepard. Here's Durant.
And that's KD recognizing the opportunity, putting the defender in a no-win spot.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. For the Spurs, this one not looking good. Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Outside Vassell. Now Wembanyama. Oh, the stuff!
Well, with his size, Wembanyama is the ideal option in close situations. Wembanyama will get a clean look.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. Jacks up a 3. Wembanyama there for the rebound. Nothing has slowed him down yet.
Almost 40 points on the night and counting.
And I really think Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those mold-breaking players who changes the game of basketball.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 5. So he gets them both.
Sit on it.
And here's Durant. Here's Shepard. He launches. And so the big win by Houston in a tight game. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Stan Van